getting better. All right, guys. Let's see if we can do this right. This is like me in Tokyo and Tulsa. So when I raise my hand, you're going to scream like mad people. And when I lower my hand, you're going to shut up.
Hold on, Clyde. Clyde, stop for a second. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like we have a Wookiee in the audience. First, we're going to do our Scream Queen competition. Does any of you ladies, and I said ladies, I'm sorry, I know a couple of you guys, you sound like, you scream like a girl, but we don't need you for this. Any of you ladies want to enter the Scream Queen competition? Come on up. Come on up if you want to be in the Scream Queen competition. We've got one. We've got two.
What do you have to do, Ogre?
Becca, thank you for coming up here and becoming part of this. Anyone else want to join our Scream Queen competition today?
You just are screaming.
Contestant number 1, I am not bringing this microphone anywhere near you girls.
Might want to face it, maybe.
Okay, on your mark, scream your bloody lungs out. Audience? Contestant 1, come over here. And what is your name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Everyone, Cynthia. Contestant number 2, Tabitha. Are you gonna take your fangs out for this competition, or are you gonna leave them in this time?
I'll leave it.
She's gonna leave them in.
Not having to feel like a swallow thing, I guess.
Yes, she refused to eat Jell-O brains with her fangs, and I don't know what's wrong with her. Oh, she's afraid they would have gotten sucked. I saw you eating that brain. The way you ate it, you would not have gotten sucked. We're not doing good. We're not doing good.
Good job.
Okay. Contestant number 2. Now, Becca. This competition may be a little bit harder for her, because remember when I say that we have some guys that scream like girls? We're referring to her ex-husband.
Good job.
That's great. All right.
So I know you're going to have to put yourself in tax place for a minute, but we want to hear you scream like a girl for once. Before we do this though, this is a girl who does panels on monsters and zombies. I don't know if she's going to be able to scream because she's used to facing these things and yawning at them. Okay, hold on. I know how to get her to scream. You're being attacked by a herd of Twilight vampires.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're going to do it by applause. Contestant number 1. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. Well, folks, who do we think got it? Becca? I think you've been given the crown. Hold on. And because this is Becca. Becca? One more repeat. Do your tag impersonation. Thank you, ladies. And for your information, Becca will not be doing any more panels for the rest of the weekend because of that. Thank you, ladies. Just one moment. Backstage manager wishes to speak with me? Yes, what do we do?
Everybody go.
Okay, Daryl, we need you up here for a second. Everyone, before we go any further in this show, we gotta say thank you to someone. I want to introduce everyone to the actual owner of Sci-Fi Horror Weekend, the guy who started this 3 years ago, the guy who put me in charge, and we're still trying to figure out why, Daryl Herman. Daryl, now that we got the people here, do you want to say anything real quick to our adoring fans?
No, I'm just glad y'all showed up this year, and might have a bigger show next year. Just got any input on something to add to it? Any guest suggestions? Just let us know. I'm just glad y'all came out.
Now I guess why we know why he puts me on the stage and calls why he just stands around and makes sure everything goes well. Oh, Daryl, the Ogre Mom needs you backstage. Don't worry, he's safe back there. My mom only does zombies if you read her shirt. Hey, Debbie, stick your head out on the stage for a second. Ogre Mom, stick out on the stage. This is one of the people we have to thank. She's in charge of backstage. This is yes, don't laugh, this is what actually produced an ogre. And as you can see, the only person that has to worry about her mauling them is Tech Zombie.
And I make the Jello brain.
Yes, if anyone who was here for the Jello Brain eating contest, she's the one who made all of those.
I don't know if I love you or hate you now.
And this is a man who ate a full brain.
In 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
And then he spent 5 minutes and 50-some seconds in the bathroom throwing them up afterwards.
No, I kept them all down.
Okay, I'm going to introduce our judges real quick. Our head judge, I'll let her introduce herself and her cohorts.
My name is Mandy Walker, and I have Crystal and Delta with me today, and we're going to judge these 3 categories.
You guys have rides for us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the categories are going to be children's, top science fiction comic book, top horror, best bride, and best of show. We had to have one judge in the contest excuse herself. My fiance, Crystal, you've seen the little short woman in the pink dress. She had to excuse herself because I need our 3 children's competition entries. The reason we had Crystal had to step down from this competition because no, one, I want to introduce everyone to my nephew Monty. Monty, step forward.
Yeah, he needs to step out. And your turn, so we can step in.
Model off here.
We have Dead Ninja. Monty, take a step to the side, over that way, and step back. Back. No. Stop right there, face the audience, step back.
Don't trip. You don't want to trip on the board.
Second, I want to introduce everyone to Heaven as Frankie signed from Monster High. Otherwise known as my niece and her brother. Are you seeing a problem here for me or my fiance judging? And the third entry, as Anakin Skywalker, Jonathan Coble. Otherwise known as my son. Are you really seeing the problem here? So here's what we're going to do. Prizes are going to be taken care of when we get home because, well, they're all my family, so I'm going to have to give them all the same thing anyway. But judges, Take a look at them, and we'll announce the winner when you guys are ready. That's what I'm saying. Let me know when you're ready to announce the winners on this later on. So, you three kids,
Come here, I want to see. You gotta get closer so I can see. I don't understand.
while they're looking at the kids, I'm going to get everyone entered in. Thank you. The list might be helpful.
Lists. Instructions. The Jedi needs not these things.
Okay, and our next event is the Sci-Fi Superhero category. 1, I need Davis Michael. I think anyone who's been around video games in the past decade recognizes Master Chief from Halo. And I will say one thing about this young gentleman's costume. He is part of a, what is the name of the unit you're with? Okay. I thought it was one of the Halo costuming groups, but it's complicated. His entire costuming has become a Facebook status. Davis, thank you. You can go ahead and have a seat. Michael, or Davis, go ahead and walk this way. When everyone's done with the costume contest, if you can walk in front of our judges, that might be a little bit helpful for them.
Yeah, walk in a big circle back into your spot.
Just walk this way, walk this way. I do like the way he managed to fit his con badge onto armor. If anyone notices his cauldron here, it only took him 3 hours and a dribble to get that on there, but hey. Next up, Will Harrison from Lotus Comics as the Riddler.
Riddle me this.
Who's afraid of the big black bat?
Okay, now we have to ask, who is your favorite Riddler?
Frank Gorshin.
Very good. Okay, you get the one prize things with me. Now go bribe the judges and sit back down. Third, another one of our guests from Lotus Comics. Allow me to introduce Chad Elijah. And if I have to tell you who this costume is, you're out of the con. I'm kicking you out right now. And they think I'm kidding. And the sad thing is, just so you can see this, he actually had a freaking joy buzzer.
Sit over here, or would you like me to sit again?
Go around the room, stop in front of the judges because they kind of need to see you.
All right, round we go.
Hopefully his career will not wind up like Heath Ledger's.
Not called for. Bad
No, I'm sorry. It's just ironic. The actor that dies, character survives. The actor that's still alive, they kill off his character in the movie.
Ogre, that joke was too soon. Heath Ledger's death was a bitter pill to swallow.
And you guys think my jokes are bad. Next, we have LaVon Tabor. The Dark Fairy Godmother. She's also with Carnival Epsilon. That's where I knew you from. I was having to move your table in the fridge for you last month, or last spring. Watch out for your sleeves, you can put in a hat with those things. Okay. Yes, but what we really need here is a dork fairy. And you're saying dorks are not sexy? Team Unicorn, Damsel Dorkington? I think that's proof that dorks can be sexy. Or the Dark Fairy Girls. And I can just walk this way. And now, last but not least, the shortest member of our competition, Chris Duke. Yes, you can tell I'm not afraid. Even though a guy who usually cosplays as something with weapons made of metal and sharpness, as Cronin from Hellboy. I have to say one thing about Chris's costume. Chris, how much of this did you buy assembled?
Not very much other than the clothing, you know.
You didn't stitch the clothing and stuff.
But I mean, you did the mask, you did all the blade work, all that is homemade. Yes, also, so you know, Chris is a leather worker, so. And he's actually had people from the other event going on in the hotel asking him about his leather working. I don't know if that should be something to be worried about or not. Ah, two cons at once. Okay, those are our 5 contestants for sci-fi and superhero. Everyone, let's hear it for our contestants. Now into the horror category.
Yeah.
Actually, I see one person here who's not signed up for the horror competition. I need to get her to come up here and get her name on the list. You know what they say, birds of a feather. Yes, I will warn you, at this convention, we're not afraid of drafting people for events. Okay. Okay, first contestant, Talia.
Hi.
Do I really need to explain this one, or is everyone here enough into horror to know The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock? Thank you so very much. If you'll just step this way. And make sure to give the head judge your name so he can get it taken care of. Next contestant, Josh Smith. As my ex-mother-in-law. I mean, a demon. Close enough either way. No, maybe it is my ex-mother-in-law who's dressed up with. So, quick question, Josh. You made this all yourself? What is it made out of?
Hot glue.
And?
Vanilla folder. Aluminum foil.
That's it?
So you can make yours.
Hot glue, cloth, manila, and aluminum foil. That's it for this thing. Well, if you'll just step over by the girls so they can judge you. Yeah, isn't it like how it is with us guys? We got a group of girls judging us on everything we do here. Next, Tabitha Crossland. We have to thank Tabitha because she's managed not to get drafted, not to 1, not to 2, but 3 contests this year. And of course, her costume is better than her boyfriend. Tyree, come up here for a second. She needs a prop. Hey, Tyree. Tyree's other nickname around here at the convention is Tabitha's Dinner, usually.
That's the other way around.
off stage. You cannot borrow my room. Sir, you want to be in a costume contest?
There's a number that says 4.
Okay, you come over here and show me where it's on here.
Point at it. I think it was on there earlier.
That's what I thought.
What? 4? Yeah.
No.
My name's 4 High.
So, what's the inspiration for your costume contest? I see it, I think Warhammer 40K Chaos.
Yeah, I'd say Warhammer 40K is a huge inspiration because, you know, the Chaos and the boys. You know.
All I can say on that is, the Sons of Rust are coming for your ass.
Oh, my name's 4. I'm the vocalist of Band God and Machine, by the way. They know what's up.
So how much do you play was on?
I actually have a secondary suit I'm building currently for on stage because this is practical.
That's what I was like, no way. But you'll have a suit, just getting into this, yeah.
Yeah, I have done it before and I tabbed out my guitarist eye. Now he's got an eye patch, like a pirate. He doesn't really have an eye patch, but yeah. So, okay, hi. Again, I'm gonna leave now.
We'll go this way.
Everything.
Now,
I know
next,
the entire thing for like
we're going to have to bring up, this is a 2-for-1 deal, it's a married couple. Their costumes may not go alike, but I don't want to separate the two. I need Scott Ivy Lang.
there. And everything else like KDC, I have a view. Yeah.
First, we're going to have Ivy
My first.
doing the classic Bride of Frankenstein.
I've got a knee brace for the hinge, knee brace hinge. It's all completely right.
Okay, I just gotta know, do you have to help Scott with his bolts in the morning, or
I kind of like if a junkyard.
he's very well attached to that?
A junkyard key.
I don't put the bolts in, I just screw the head on.
And then, I have the feeling I may be causing a divorce soon.
They're trying to kill people when I walk by. Awesome. Thank you.
Also, I have to say one thing about these two. These two people, both Scott and Ivy, Scott's the tall one, do wonderful work. They have a tendency to go to like cancer walks and stuff with some of our friends as Star Wars characters to help entertain people while they're getting ready for the walks and do events for charity. Quick question. How many people have gone to Trek Expo? Allow me to introduce you to Lord Vader from Trek Expo. But
I've been
tonight,
clapping when my hands are full. I went too.
Yeah, I know.
who is that? This is a body voice. God, is that you?
Very complicated.
No, I better not make that joke, Claude. It might go to Clyde's head. Oh, wait a minute. Too late for that. But, Scott, as the man of our dreams, bad ones and good ones, Mr. Freddy Krueger. Welcome to my world. And yes, this is the good one, not that horrific remake of the original movie. Thank you. Scott, so how did you work on your costume? If I remember correctly, you made the glove yourself. You did not make the glove. Pants and boots. I know you have another mask in the work that you're making yourself. And I think it looks great. What do you think, folks? Now, if these lovely people would go over to our judges. And now you're going to have me making my bad jokes for a few minutes while our judges take care of everything. shuffle, truffle shuffle, truffle shuffle, truffle shuffle. Where's my dollar? Yes, and they're all my family, so be very afraid. Judges, how are we doing? Crystal Bushyhead, one of the judges of the company.
Hi, we're gonna do the kids first. And so our first place is gonna go to Heaven. And then our second place is gonna be Jonathan. And third place is Montana. Okay, and then we're gonna do the horror category first, and our best in horror is 4.
He's really the wingman.
Okay, and for the sci-fi comic, because that's so hard and there was some cool stuff in there, we had a tie for that, and it's going to be Chris Duke and what's the guy's name from the Halo costume? And Davis Michael.
So we have a Master Chief and a Nazi for the winners.
We kind of made a different kind of category because we couldn't put her in somewhere and we didn't know what to do with her. So the winner of our, we're gonna say, homemade girl winning costume is gonna be, and I'm gonna butcher your name, is it Talia or Talia? Talia is with her bird's costume. And then our last thing is going to be best in show for it, and we kind of went off of who was the most homemade, who actually tried to be creative and do their costume as homemade as they possibly could, because I think that's what makes a true costume, and that's going to go to 4, so 4 won our best in show. Thank you, everyone.
Now everyone, as 4 comes to the stage, everyone lean forward so you don't get a wing to the back of the head.
I'm really trying to be careful, but it's hard.
And just when you look at your trophy, please remember, everyone hold up the trophy and remember this. Don't lose your head. Everyone, for all our costume members, give it up one last time for everyone. Now I'm going to turn the mic over to Dee. The boy from Lotus Comics. I want to say something real quick.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say, as many conventions as we do, Mr. Herman and Ogre here throw on one of the best conventions. Come next year, celebrate, and I just wanted to say personally from Lotus Comics Press, thank you guys so much for having us.
John Franklin.